Hello everyone, and welcome back for another video. Today, I'm going to take you on a tour of the solar system. Now, we obviously have to start at the center of the solar system, with the Sun. The Sun, like any other star, is basically a giant spinning ball of gas. The outer material, which is thousands of miles thick, presses in on the Sun's center. There, atoms, the tiny building blocks of all matter, are packed as close as atoms can get. This pressure causes atoms to merge or fuse. This fusion converts just a tiny bit of matter into an enormous amount of energy. This is the energy we see as sunlight. Next up is the small planet Mercury. Mercury lies so close to the Sun, it is bathed by solar glare. As a result, the innermost planet is mostly hidden from Earth's view. Mercury is scorching hot, yet is thought to hold ice at its poles. Its magnetic field is very weak, and its orbit is strangely oval in shape. Mercury is a rocky planet and is covered in craters, and lacks a true atmosphere. It also has several unique features, such as it is the smallest planet, it is the closest planet to the Sun, it has the wildest temperature swings, its surface is the oldest, and the inner core is the largest compared to its size. Next up is Venus. Before Venus was investigated by scientists, people imagined a tropical planet. In reality, its thick cloak of clouds hides a harsh world. Thunder roars, lightning flashes, and tornado-speed winds rip through clouds of sulfuric acid. At ground level, it's hot enough to melt lead. Venus's atmosphere is so thick that slow-moving wind is like a strong, invisible wave, powerful enough to topple you if its pressure doesn't crush you first. Sulfuric acid raindrops fall from the sky and vaporize before even reaching the surface. Venus is one hot, dense, and fascinating planet. Planets. There are some similarities. There are high mountains sloping to ocean beds, volcanoes, and impact basins. Earth also spins on an axis, has a moon, and orbits the Sun. What makes our planet so unique is the water and atmosphere that allows life to thrive. Earth's only natural satellite, the Moon, can be seen from anywhere on the planet almost any day of the year. It takes the Moon the same amount of time to spin on its axis as it does to orbit around Earth, which is 27.3 Earth days. As a result, we only see one of its faces. With just our eyes, we can see bright and dark patches and patterns. Some of us see a man in the Moon, others a toad or a rabbit. The bright patches are highlands. Dark ones are the Moon's seas. They are impact craters filled with lava. Closer inspection through an average telescope reveals stark details of spike-edged craters, flat basins of frozen lava, and mountain peaks. Aside from the Moon, Earth has countless artificial satellites that humans have put into orbit, such as the ISS. The International Space Station is the biggest and longest-running space station, housing astronauts since the year 2000. Able to support 6 crew members at once, ISS has hosted more than 200 astronauts from 15 different countries. Next planet is Mars, the red planet. Slipping across the black diamond-speckled sky, this ruby-colored planet seems like a warning light. In science fiction, we hear of Martian invasions, but it is Earthlings who are invading Mars. Landers, satellites, and spying flyby craft probe our mysterious neighbor's surface and atmosphere. They have revealed a varied landscape scoured by enormous dust devil storms, our solar system's largest known canyon, and impact craters, and evidence of a once watery world. Beyond Mars is a belt of rocky objects called asteroids. This also is the home of Ceres, the dwarf planet. Beyond the asteroid belt, Jupiter rules. Not just big, it outsizes all other solar system planets combined. Not merely just giant, it possesses outer layers heavy enough to squeeze the hydrogen below them into one of the most compressed forms possible, liquid metallic hydrogen. Mighty Jupiter's gravity affects the distribution of asteroids in the belt from more than 200 million miles away. Of all the planets in the solar system, its daily rotation is the swiftest, and its magnetic field is the strongest. Some of Jupiter's most notable features are the Great Red Spot, which is a cyclone, like a hurricane, that has been going on for over 200 years. And it has some of the largest moons in the solar system, as you can see here. The next planet is Saturn. The rings make Saturn famous, and for good reason. They are one of the planet's most exciting and unique features. But there's more to enjoy about this planet, such as its soft colors and many moons. Its tremendous size is quite impressive. A single trip around Saturn's equator nearly matches the journey from Earth to the Moon. Also consider how far out in space it orbits. You could fit the entire radius of the inner solar system, from the Sun to the outer edge of the asteroid belt, between Jupiter and Saturn. Saturn also has one of the largest moons in the solar system, named Titan, as you can see here. Seventh planet from the Sun is Uranus. Many people like to make jokes about its name, but in the words of the astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson, if you're over 8 years old, you should say Uranus. Uranus is barely visible to the naked eye, as it was first known as a star. When its motion was discovered in 1781, it was briefly thought to be a comet. Taking up the space of about 63 Earths, Uranus is pretty big, but not like Jupiter or Saturn. It could fit inside Jupiter nearly 22 times, and in Saturn 13. Still, Uranus shares features with these two planets. A powerful magnetic field, no solid surface, high winds, rings, and multiple moons. Little explored, this blue-green sphere undoubtedly has other unique features yet to be discovered. And billions of years ago, it was tipped on its side, as this is one of its most famous features. Deep blue cold Neptune, this gas giant is the outermost of all known planets in our solar system. Neptune is as far from Uranus as Saturn is from the Sun. Its orbit is so tremendously large that one of its years lasts 2 human lifetimes. Often known as Uranus's twin, Neptune has a similar size, color, and composition, but it has unique qualities. Along with its rings and 14 moons, this is a very special planet. And of course, we can't forget about everyone's favorite planet, dwarf planet, Pluto. In 2006, astronomers reorganized their official list of objects in space. They did so after discovering several smallish objects that were likely planets, but not exactly so. They made a new category for these objects, calling them dwarf planets. Past Pluto is the Kuiper Belt, where hundreds of thousands of billions of asteroids and comets orbit, along with the other dwarf planets, Eris, Makemake, and Haumea. And there you have it, the full tour of the solar system. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. We'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.